See how this is going to be calculated. I gave you the formula, no? Once again, I am giving. Take this formula, all of you. Equivalent annual cash cost can be calculated by using this formula: total present value of the project divided by present value of annuity corresponding to the life of the project at the given cost of capital. So this formula we are going to use. See, this is the problem which I have displayed in the last class. So in this problem, we have given two options. One, it is in air conditioner installment. Two types of air conditioners are there. One, it is window air conditioners, and the other one, it is split air conditioners. The investment on both are differing. If it is air conditioner, it is 25,000. If it is a split AC, it is its cost is 2 lakhs. And the cash inflows are differing. Life period is also differing. Salvage value also differs. So everything is differing. So in such case, how this how the among the two options, how you are going to select this? For that, you are going to use this equivalent annual cost method. Okay, for this, let us solve this problem. Bhagat, look after who is going to be in lobby, add them.
Okay, ma'am.
So for which you need to calculate, first of all, you have to take the, find out the present value of cash inflows. Okay, how to calculate this, you are familiar, but still I am going to use the, I am going to calculate now. First of all, take the format, a table format. Keep heading calculation of EAC. Full form you write for proposal 1. First column you take as particulars. Second column, name it as year. Third column, cost or cash inflows. Fourth column, present value of rupee. At what is the cost of capital that was given in the problem? See the cost of capital that is given here at the end of the problem. See here, advise the educational institute which proposal should be selected. Why? If its opportunity cost of funds is 10%. Okay, opportunity cost of funds is nothing but the cost of capital. So that is given as 10%. No? So that means at 10% of discount factor, you are going to find out the present value of rupee. Okay, take it in this column. And then go for finding out the present value of cash inflows. CI stands for cash inflows at 10%. In particulars, you mention the purchase cost of air conditioners. For proposal 1, how much it is? 1,50,000. No? How much it is given in the problem? 25,000 each. And how many windows they are going to, window air conditioners they are going to install is 6 window air conditioners. Means 6 into 25. How much it is? This is 0 year you are installing. 6 into 25, you will get 1,50,000. Okay. And then operating cost. For each year it is given. Take the information that was given in the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years it is given now. 6th year. Okay, how much it is I am copying from here. While copying, you must be very careful. So the values I am using here. The same values you have to use. And salvage value is also given. This should be shown here at the end of the life period, no? End of the last year of the life of this proposal. 1 is 6th year. So you take it as year 6 for this. And what is the value? Salvage value is 10,000. Okay. Keep this salvage value in brackets. Now find out the rupee value. For 0 year, always the rupee value will be 1. So apply 1 by 1 plus r whole power n formula. And then find out the rupee value. Take a calci. So how much it will get? 1 by, what is the value that we are going to get is 1 divided by, for first year I am showing here 1 plus r value is 10%. 10% means take it as 0.10. So then you will get, what is the value? 1 divided by 1.1. How much it is giving you? Go to the calci and divide it. 1 divided by 1.1 will give you 0.909. Take that value in the first year. 0.909. For second year, to get the second year value, you simply press the equal to key in the business calci. You will get directly the value. You need not take n value here. Okay. Otherwise, you have to take here 1 by 1 plus 0.10 whole power 2. Okay, whole power 1 means we are taking it as here 1 divided by 1.1. This అందరికి మీకు తెలిసిందే. Again, still I am giving you. So in the same manner, you find out the values for all the years. For the third year, you divide it with 1 divided by 1.1 whole power 3. You will get 0.751. So if you press the third time calci, you got here on the screen, you can see in the calci. For fourth year, you press another time equal to in the calci, you will get 0.683. 0.683. For fifth year, again you press the equal to symbol in the calci, you will get 0.621. For sixth year, again you press once equal to symbol, in the calci, you will get the result 0.564. Okay, for salvage value also we are taking it in the year 60 year, no? So here present value of rupee, you have to take the same value 0.564. Now multiply the cash inflows with the present value. So I am giving the column name for cash inflows are as A, the present value of rupee as B, column B. Present value of cash inflows at this, I am taking it as column C. Column C is equal to A into B. You multiply A into B. In 0 year, you will be getting 1,50,000 into 1,50,000. And in the second year, 20,000 into 0.909, you will get value as 18,180. Second year, 20,000 into 0.2826, it will give you 16,520. Third year, 20,000 into 0.751, the result is for 15,020. Same manner you repeat for the remaining years, you will get for fourth year 17,075, fifth year 15,525, in the sixth year it is 14,100, and for salvage value you will get how much? 5,640. Okay, after completing all these things, you go for the total present value of cash inflows. See here, write here total present value of cash inflows. Inflows. Now add this column C. Sum up all the column values. How much you are getting here? First you add the 18,180 plus 16,520 plus 15,020 plus 17,075 plus 15,525 plus 14,100 plus 5,640. Sorry, this is salvage value, no? You have to minus. Do minus 5,640. 5,640. Already add చేసాం కాబట్టి you take it twice. 1,50,000. Sum up all these values. At last you deduct this salvage value which was given in bracket. Bracket indicates minus. Okay. So how much you are getting this total? Total of C. ఇక్కడ ఎంత కనిపించింది? 2,40,960. 2,40,960. Okay, ma'am. And sum up this column of present value of rupee starting from first year to sixth year, which I was here highlighted these values. 0.909 plus 0.826, 0.0751, all these things up to sixth year value 0.564. If you sum up these values, how much you are getting? See this total value of this present value of annuity. Formula ఏంటి? Present value of annuity, see here, corresponding to the life period at the given cost of capital, right? So this value you are going to get here. How much it is? Sum up all those values. You will get here. What is the value? 0.909 plus 0.826 plus 0.751 plus 0.683 plus 0.621 plus 0.564. So that will give you how much value? 4.355. You will get this much of value, which is called as what? A present value of annuity corresponding to the life of the project at the given cost of capital. Okay. So what is the other thing that we need to calculate? You need to apply the ESE is total present value of cash inflows. How much we got, that you take here. We got this value, and this is the total present value of cash inflows is equal to, we got in the table, that is 2,40,960. 2,40,960. So now apply in the formula. Take this formula. Okay, so now substitute the values here. How much you will get here? EAC. EAC is equal to, how much we got? 2,40,960, no? Divided by 4.355. 4.355. So how much you got? The result is rupees. How much you got? 2,40,000 divided by 4.355. 55 will give you 55,329.5. $50,329.5. 51. Okay. So this is the EAC of this proposal 1. In the same manner, you do it for the proposal 2. Okay. So after finding out for proposal 2, you are going to recommend which one is which one is profitable. So how we are going to decide is based on the EAC value. So whichever is having EAC lowest EAC, that proposal you are going to suggest. Okay. Lower EAC is suggested. Understood? Any problem in understanding this problem? Is that clear? Do it for the second